Alright, there is one of the popular website is available for the regular expressions, that is regex101.com, that we will have the URL in such a way, regex101.com. Here if you observe, we can provide the regular expression as well as text string to identify the match string from our text. Alright. Over here, if you observe, every regular expression starts with slash and also ends with slash. On the right hand side, you can see regex flags. You can find global, multi-line, insensitive, extended, single line, Unicode, ungreedy, anchored, JChange, dollar, and only. These are the different regex flags which are available. All right, let me start with the simple example over here. I'm having a string with cat, mat, rat, bat, cat, and so on. Now, first of all, we'll start with global and case sensitive. Now over here, if I don't have this global and multi-line over here, this is a plain one, right? Every regular expression will start with slash, another one ends with slash over here. Now, what I have to do, I want to find the string over here in a such a way that is cat. Now, if you observe over here, what it is doing, it is trying to identify the exact match over here. There you can see I'm having cat, but it is trying to identify the cat over here in the position 16 to 19. So this is the exact match that we have. But if you observe, I'm having the cat, which is C is caps. Another one you are having cat over here, all are caps. Now in that case, what you have to do, if you want to identify the entire in case sensitive, along with that you have to identify all the values. Let's assume if I'm going to have one more cat over here, but it is not trying to identify this cat. The reason is that it is not going through the global. In that case, what we are going to do, we are going to change the regex, that is we are going to set it as global. By default, a regular expression pattern will only return the first match it finds. If I'm not going to mention this global, in that case, the first match one, it will get it, right? Now, what we have done, we have made it as global so that it is going to identify all the matches. Now, if you see what it is denoted by, over here we get it as G. That is nothing but global. Regular expression patterns are also having the case sensitive over here. In a such a way, if you see, this is also the cat, but we are having case sensitive over here. In that case, what I have to do, I am going to change the regex flags in a such a way. I'm going to select in case sensitive. Then what it is trying to do, you can see cat. I'm having the capital C also, which are trying to identify the position, that is 03. And then you can see the cat and the cat with the all caps. And there you can see I'm having some other text also with the additional characters, but still it will identify the match over there. There you can see on my right hand side the explanation for each and every regular expression string. Now you can see I'm trying to identify or trying to match with the text cat, and then you can see I'm going to get it as /gi, that is nothing but global pattern flags, right? There G modifies all the global, and also it will returns all the matches, doesn't return after the first match. If you're not going to mentioning it in such a way, it will get only the cat. And I is the modifier which is insensitive. So case insensitive matches which ignores the case of A to Z and A to Z, which are the capital and the small letters. Now you can see over here the information about that. The match you can find it as cat at position 03, and the match 2, that is cat, that is position 16 to 19. This is the position of this cat, and there you can see capital cat, that is match 3, that is 42 to 45, and other matches which are available at the different positions. Right? So now you can see over here, if you copy this one to the clipboard, and I have opened a notepad. Now what is the regular expression looks like? I have copied this to the clipboard and then I'm going to paste it over here. There you can see the same regular expression, you will get it over here. Now this kind of regular expressions we are going to use in our Power Automate desktop to identify the matched text over there. Now /gi we will call it as global and case insensitive regular expression flags over here. All right. This is about the global and case sensitive regular expressions flag. Now we'll talk about the character sets. In this example, we have seen how to perform exact case sensitive matches. What if we want to match with bat, cat, and fat? In that case, we will use character set over there. So this character set will be denoted by brackets in a such a way. There you can see. I'm going to give the example over here. Let me show you BCF. Now I'm going to give it over here. Now if you observe over here, this is called character set. I'm going to give square brackets over here, and then I'm going to give it the values over here in such a way B, C, F over there. So what it will do, it will goes for the matches with the multiple strings as follows. So B stands for BAT. There you can see BAT. Now CAT, I'm going to give it as cat, and there you can see the lot of cat, cat, cat. And now if you see fat, F stands for fat, FAT. There you can find FAT. Now if you observe over here, I'm having SAT also, which I have not given. If I want to identify such a case, in that case, we're going to give the character set in square brackets. Let's assume if I want to identify S also, then you can see over here BCFS in the square brackets. That is character set. I have given it as to start with that. And then you can see over here, I have given AAT. That is the character set I have given to identify the matched characters so that it will get all the multiple strings. And there you can see I have given anyhow global, and the after that insensitive modifiers I have given it so that it will identify all the matching values, not only the first but also the matches values in the particular text. Now if you observe over here, there are some of the values also I have not given in such a way. I'm having mat also, but every time I can't give like B, C, F, S, right? Like that I can't give it in the character set. Let's assume we want to match all the words that are going to end with at. In that case, we are going to supply full alphabets inside the character set. That we will call it as ranges, right? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to give the values inside this square brackets as A to Z. Then if you observe all the values which are available between these two characters, that is alphabet starts with A and ends with Z, these are all the values it will try to find it out such a way cat, mat, rat, bat, cat and whatnot. There you can see I'm having hat also, that is what inside that, right? This will goes in a full string to be tested and then it will get the output over there. Now if you observe the match single character presents in the list below, what it will do, if you are going to give the chain set in the ranges format, that is A to Z, then it will match us the single character in the range between the indexes, that is index 97 and Z means index 122, which is case insensitive. Now if I'm going to give the values in such a way A caps and Z caps, there also we don't have any case sensitive, right? So that it will try to get all the values over there. Now we will learn a little bit more about the ranges. There are different ranges are available. One is partial range, that it is not required to give the entire values from A to G. Let's assume if I want to give the some partial portion in such a way A to F, then you can see over here you can skip these values in such a way mat, rat, which are the M also you can range it. Another one, capitalized range. So in such a way, you can go ahead and you can give in such a way capital A to capital Z, and then you can find the exact match over there. But over here right now we have given it as insensitive. That's why it is going to give it as all the values. Now the another range we are having is digit range. We can give the range in between like this 0 to 9 also. So this is called digit range. And also we can give in such a way symbol ranges, that we can give the values in the square brackets as hash, dollar, percentage, and at the rate, and many more symbols. So this is called as symbol range. If you find anything, let's assume I'm going to add some value over here in my string. So that I will add it as at the rate t. There you can see it is there in the range so that it is trying to find it out the values and then it will give the exact match. Now, sometimes we need to give the match over there in such a way. If I want to give the value A80, or if you want to give the capital at that time, what you have to give, you can give the mixed range over here in such a way. I'm going to give A to Z, or small a to small z, or digits to 0 to 9. You can give the match over here in such a way where you can mix it the ranges, which includes all digits, lower and uppercase letters. Okay, so this is all about the ranges. Next one, repeating characters. Let's say you would like to match a three-letter words. You probably have anything like that in a such a way. There you can see C, and so on. Then in that case, the repetitive characters, how can you go ahead and do that? Let me show you an example over here. Let me delete this. There you can see I'm having all the characters that I'm going to match it. Now I'm going to give the matches over here. There, let me take a simple example. I'm having A over here. There you can see I'm having repetitive characters such as A. In that case, what I can do, let me show you an example over here. I'm going to add A. So this is matching all the A values, right? So in the repetitive characters, it will try to match all the letters. But what if you want to match the exact word? In that case, you are going to give it as A flower brackets 3, you can give it. Now you can see this also, you can write it in a such a way, A of 3. These are the repetitive things that you have. All right. Now let us assume if I'm having C over here, C of 3, there you can see the repetitive words over here, C. Now let us assume if I'm going to make it as 2, then here also we are having double C, and then also here double C that we are having it. All right. These are all the repetitive that you can have it. Okay. So you can play with the repetitive characters as many as you want. In such a case, if you want to get it 4-letter words, let us assume I'm going to use one more thing over here. I'm going to give the character, the range of sets in such a way, the character set I'm going to use it. This is the group. I want to do 4-letter words. Then I'm going to give it as C. All the 4-letter words which are then what, star, hate, and also digit. You have more than that, symbol, scat, cat, and so on. The remaining all are less than 4 letters. All right. This is how you are going to match the exact word. But if you see over here, I want in between the range from 4 to 11. I want to give the range out there, which will match as the any word between 4 to 11. In that case, what I will do, I will give A to Z and 4 to 11. There you can see I'm having 4 letters, 5, 6, and so on, whatever the characters in between 4 to 11 words. All right. This is how you are going to work with repeating characters.